The decision by French President Emmanuel Macron to formally recognize a Palestinian state at the United Nations General Assembly in September has drawn swift and sharp condemnation from both the United States and Israel. The move, seen as a significant shift in France's long-standing position on the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, has ignited diplomatic tensions and reignited debates over the future of the peace process in the Middle East. France's bold diplomatic step. President Macron's government announced its intention to back the official recognition of Palestinian statehood during the upcoming UN session, signaling what he described as a necessary step toward a just and lasting peace. Citing decades of stalled negotiations and worsening humanitarian conditions in Gaza and the West Bank, Macron called for the international community to take decisive action in support of a two-state solution. France joins a growing list of European nations, including Spain, Ireland, and Norway, that have recently recognized Palestine as a sovereign state, citing the need to pressure both parties back to the negotiation table. US and Israeli backlash. In a coordinated response, both the US State Department and Israeli Prime Minister's office issued statements condemning the move. A US spokesperson reiterated that recognition of Palestinian statehood should only come as part of a negotiated agreement between Israel and the Palestinian Authority, not through unilateral international declarations. Premature recognition undermines direct negotiations and could further destabilize the region, the statement read. Israeli officials were more direct. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu called Macron's decision a dangerous reward for terrorism, accusing France of legitimizing Hamas and weakening Israel's security. Israeli Foreign Minister Israel Katz announced plans to summon the French ambassador in Tel Aviv for formal protest. Global reactions. Macron's decision has received mixed reactions globally. Arab League members and several developing nations welcomed the move, praising France for taking a principled stance on the issue. On the other hand, several EU members expressed concern about growing divisions within the bloc on how to approach the conflict. The Palestinian Authority lauded Macron's announcement, with President Mahmoud Abbas stating it was an act of courage and justice. Palestinian officials hope the recognition will lead to increased international pressure on Israel regarding settlements and military operations. A turning point or a symbolic gesture. While the move is largely symbolic, given that the United Nations General Assembly does not have the authority to grant full UN membership, it marks a significant political statement from a major Western power. Analysts suggest it could deepen diplomatic rifts among allies and shift international discourse on the Israeli-Palestinian issue. Whether Macron's decision sparks real momentum for peace or contributes to further polarization remains to be seen. However, it has undeniably placed France at the center of a renewed and contentious global debate over Palestinian statehood.